If we talk, if I hold stuff, if I look down, if I look at you, if I look over there, okay, let's just see. Oy vey. Hi everybody, we're back. It's not like we have anything else better to do. You loved our cooking segment that we just uploaded last week, so we thought we would do another one. But this time, I'm going to make the dish. I am going to be making harissa chicken, which is a Moroccan dish that uses harissa spice, which is basically like a hot spicy chili pepper sauce, and it originated from North Africa. The harissa sauce I'm using is from a company called Mina. Now this isn't the harissa paste, which is actually thicker and then you have to add more stuff to, but to make it convenient for us, they sell this in the food stores, kind of pre-made, but I like to add a little stuff to it. The first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna get a baking dish, spray it with some Pam, or you can use parchment paper. And then we are going to cut up some red onion. The recipe calls for 1 large red onion. I like to use 2 because I like a lot of onion, especially when you get like a little burnt, they have such a nice flavor. So while I'm cutting the onion, my husband can entertain you.
The cutting of the onion is wrong.
Okay, so go ahead, show your
No, I don't have to cut. This is all part of...
Just talk, don't even look at what I'm doing.
I'm not gonna watch. So, Jane has a couple of signature dishes she likes to make for me when she cooks, and this is one of my favorites. She'll also make some couscous with this.
Yeah, it goes really nice
That
with couscous.
will be a nice accompaniment with this. So it makes a nice meal, and we usually make enough to do 2 nights worth of meal with this.
Like you could have this for leftovers, but the thing is, when you're ready to make this dish, you usually should make it either the night before or in the morning, because it really should sit, I would say, the minimum 4 hours, and it's better when it's overnight, but for this video, we're probably just gonna do the 4 to 6 hours.
You've seen the knife skills, so let's get this out of here and I'll cut the rest of the onion up for you. This way you don't have to worry about going to the emergency room.
You know, I usually do this by myself and I don't have like the peanut gallery saying I'm doing something wrong or making comments.
Slide over.
I like being on that side. That's how I lit it. Now it's gonna be lit all
Okay,
over.
come on.
Here.
Over there.
Go ahead.
Here we go.
So this is how John cuts the onion. Supposedly this is the right way. I don't think there's any wrong way because I've made this dish a million times and cut it the way I want, and it cooks out anyway, so.
Well, it's not a matter of a right way or a wrong way, just a
Better way.
John way and Jane way.
So the onions go in the baking dish. Definitely use the 2 onions. It's just a personal preference. I like it to be more oniony.
More onioner.
I just also wanted to add that we use the mild sauce. I've had the regular, but if you don't like really, really spicy foods, I do, but I don't think you like it too much.
A little bit too much.
Yeah, so use the mild to start with to see if you like it, and then you can move on to the regular one. They even have a green harissa sauce, I think. I never tried it. Chopping onion. Okay, so now the onion is chopped the John way.
Right. I mean, the onion is chopped.
Okay.
Whatever way it's supposed to be chopped.
So now I'm going to put in 1 yellow pepper and 1 orange pepper. You could put red peppers. John doesn't like red peppers. They don't agree with him, so I
Green
just
peppers are actually the worst of the peppers. They give you such a...
Yeah.
I burp them up all night long. Orange and yellow, the mildest and the sweetest.
Yeah, and your dog can have a little piece of it too. It's healthy for them. This is the correct way of cutting a pepper. You cut the one side, you cut the other side. That leaves that middle part with all the seeds like that, so you can just like cut around it. And then it just like pops right out. This way you don't get like a seedy mess. And then I'm sure my husband will say that I'm chopping it wrong, but I just make long slices. And I just throw it in the baking dish. We're just gonna keep slicing that up. I can just tell by your breathing that you doing this right. But I'm just gonna ignore it for the video. Phoebe, you want to chop the rest of this up for me so I can get on to the next step?
Sure.
Okay, so you take care of that. So now I'm going to take the chicken and put it in a large bowl. You can use boneless meat, but we like to have it with the bone. I think it cooks better. I like the dark meat. He likes light meat, so I stick some wings in there, some legs, whatever. And then you take... Ooh, can't open this. I'm gonna have to have you open that.
Sure. It's gonna be a mess.
And you know what the problem is? We're not drinking. In the other video, we were drinking wine. While John is cleaning up the mess, I am going to make the sauce. So you take the harissa sauce in the jar and you pour it into a bowl. Oh, poor thing. Then you take about a small half of a lemon, squeeze it in there, take a teaspoon of honey, and I just use my eye, about a teaspoon of parsley. And then I usually put a teaspoon of thyme, but I don't have any, so it's okay. It's not the end of the world. And I just put a dash of pepper. Again, I'm using my eye. It's about a flat level teaspoon. And a little salt. And then I'll add, I would say it's equivalent to about 2 tablespoons, because you don't want to put too much olive oil, because the chicken...
That was like 1 tablespoon.
Well, I want to mix it first and see how it looks. You don't want... Did I make comments for you?
I'm just saying that your parsley teaspoon was maybe a 1/4 of a teaspoon, and your tablespoon, 2 tablespoons of olive oil was maybe a tablespoon tops. So your eye calibration might be a little off. And your half a lemon?
I said a small half.
A small half.
Right.
So maybe an 1/8 of a lemon?
Well, that's a big lemon.
Half a lemon.
Do you like this dish? You
I
like
love
the way
it.
it?
I love
Okay,
it.
so
I
shut
love
up. I don't want to put too much olive oil, because what happens is there's a little more chicken here and the chicken gets juices and it gets a little too wet, and then it's too, like,
Yeah.
You want it to be a little on the thick side. This is what it looks like after I mix it. You can see it, I don't know, but it's got a nice consistency. It's not too thick, not too thin. And then I pour it over the chicken. And take 2 big spoons. Now, I don't know if these are table or whatever. And then I just stir it. I just stir the chicken in there. I'm just gonna say it because it's making a lot of noise. And you really want to coat all the chicken really nice. It gets like this beautiful reddish orange color. I love it. It's so, and it smells so good. And then you could do it. You could pour it in there. Just around like that. Oh my God, this is the first day I'm wearing jeans in 2 weeks. They're so tight. The chicken goes right on top of the onions and the peppers. And before we put the chicken in, I forgot to add that I sauteed the peppers and onions in a little olive oil, salt and pepper.
You sauteed them?
Well, mix them.
You sauteed.
Put it in the fridge, like I said, 4 to 6 hours overnight is best. And then when you're ready to cook it, you are going to cook it at 425 degrees for about 40-45 minutes, depending on your oven. We like to do the last 5 minutes on broil to get like little char on top.
Pieces at the top get nice and crispy. The chicken skin will
and
crisp
the
up.
onions.
The ends of the peppers and the onions crisp up.
And just show that to him. See, so this will last us like 2 days, maybe even 3, or like another lunch. So it's a good meal to make beforehand and have leftovers. You have it for 2 nights. So we will be back when we take it out of the oven. I just spit. Are you ready?
I've been ready.
Okay. My pants are too tight. I'm not used to wearing jeans, so I can't think straight.
I feel so useless because I have anything to do.
You could chop the thigh.
No, that's going to be the best part of the video is watching you chop the onions.
Today? Do I say today? It sounds stupid because they might be watching this summer, but
But this is still
in
today.
this summer. I know, but okay.
Test. Sound test.
Well, you could do some stuff too.
Well, I'm here for moral support.
But you could cut some onions while I do the peppers, so it's not like an hour-long video.
What are you doing with the hands?
All right. See you later.
Look at